So anybody,
the second, because that's an iconic project.
Second Niger Bridge, we met it at 2%. A lot of propaganda. The propaganda started when I was even governor. A company called G2 was sent by the then president Obasanjo and the rest of them, and they came and said that they were doing Second Niger Bridge. I told them to go ahead and come back to me with what the result of their survey and everything was. They were also mobilized at Itigidi to do the bridge over there. But at the end of the day, when I left as governor, they went there in the night, Obasanjo and James Ibori on the other side and Pt.2 on the other side, and said they have commissioned the Second Niger Bridge. That was in 2007. So by the time we came in 2015,
8 years
later, an assessment was done. Nothing was being done, 2%. In fact, the drawing has changed. In fact, it was made a PPP program. But the investors refused to come. So the federal government waited for the investors. We waited in 2016. And 2017, we decided to take the bull by the horn. So we are doing direct funding now. And as I speak to you, for that bridge, and I speak to you, it's part of the presidential flagship projects we have for Nigeria. There are 5 of them. Lagos, Ibadan to Ilorin. Abuja, Kaduna, Kano, Julius Berger. The other one is Julius Berger RCC, the first one I mentioned. Then we also have the Second Niger Bridge, with all the reviews and drawings that have brought it. The cost is now 216 billion. Julius Berger is there. Julius Berger is working. They are putting the stanchions. And today, they are 48%.
Of that project?
Yes. 48%.
From 2%?
From 2%. So who is talking about marginalization? That's why I said it depends on the perspective. If it is the man who wants appointment, he's marginalized. And there's no apology about that. Because the jobs are fewer now. The appointments are also fewer. Because we're beating down recurrent costs in our budget. We came and met a budget of 80% recurrent and 20% capital. It can't fly. That's not what the government is all about. Government is about the people. Give them things on a massive scale. Give them good roads, good air services, sea, infrastructure. That's its transport. Give them good health institutions, facilities, primary healthcare institutions, secondary healthcare institutions, and tertiary. Secondary and primary is not our responsibility as such, but we are doing it.
Because you are very passionate about that, because you are a medical doctor.
Yes.
Many people don't seem to know that.
I am a medical doctor, and I'm an apostle of Ransom Kuti, because I worked under him. He's the father of primary healthcare.
Of course, you're talking of Professor Olikoye
Ransom Kuti. So, I don't know why they talk about marginalization. Appointment, they had appointments before in the Southeast. We had seen a president. 3 or 4 of them. You were secretary to government of the Federation. We have deputy senate president for the past 8 years. I mean, why do you talk about appointment? What have they brought for you? So, for me, if I talk, they will say because I'm a Buhari man, and you know, some of them call me Malam Ngige, but I'm not bothered about that. I'm a Zikist.
At base?
I'm a Zikist, and Zik believes in one Nigeria. And he told us that we must key into the national political grid. We must focus into it. If they are driving you away, don't go. If possible, come through the window and enter the room. So if anybody is thinking that calling me Malam Ngige, Alhaji Ngige will make me leave APC or leave a national party, no, you are dead wrong. The Igbos of Nigeria must participate in the national politics.
But it is said that part of the reason why people like you are saying this is that it's not just about being nationalistic.
Yeah.
It is also about being foresighted, that the Igbos have their eye
Yes.
on 2023.
Yes.
And that by the calculation,
Yes.
that can work only if there is evidence of massive support for the current leader. And as a result of that, the zoning arrangement will mean that after his 8 years, if he wins the second term, the presidency will retreat back to the south. And
Correct.
because the last president from the south was from the southwest,
Yes.
was from the south-south, and before that it was from the southwest.
Yes.
The only zone left
Yes.
is the southeast. Is that
Well, yeah, the answer to this is yes and no. I did not start playing national politics and being in a national party because of that. If you remember, I'm one of the foundation
members of
fathers
PDP.
of AC,
Okay,
of
AC.
PDP, yes.
PDP first.
First
and then
PDP
AC.
first. When they registered me and said I was not friendly with the president and his friends,
The then president.
the then president, and they sacked me. We went and joined Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, and others, and we formed AC, Action Congress,
Yeah.
and brought out the logo. I was one of those who chose the logo of Broom. And of course, I came back. I was in America. Before I left for America, we had started this progress before I was removed by the courts. But we were still doing what we were doing. And I came back in January 2007. So I've been playing national. I've been playing in National League. I don't play in local league. I believe I must play in National League because of what Zeke said, that you must participate at the center. That is why even with NCNC, it was at the center. Even with MPP, which people felt had a tribal base, it was still playing in the center.
It was in accord with the MPP
Yes.
at the center.
At
That's
the
how
center.
the then Chief Edwin Umeji
Exactly, became speaker. And we had pockets of islands or places where the MPP were planted.
Yes.
Like in Plateau, in parts of Borno, parts of the former Gongola, and things like that. So I am a national player. So that answer is giving you no. Then the yes aspect of it is what you postulated. How does Igbos fight nationally in 2023 to see if they can have a president of Igbo extraction? The only way they can do it is to play national, and in playing national, which of the two parties gives you a brighter chance, gives you what you can call a direct entry? APC.
How?
Because you have done the postulation.
Yes, for the APC.
For the APC.
But in the
our
postulation.
president will finish 2023.
If he is elected this time.
We are going to elect him. He's already won. Forget about.
We'll come to that later.
He's already re-elected. So for the Igbos of southeastern Nigeria, that is the way to go. Because if they go to PDP and elect a president of northern extraction, who will take a southerner as vice,
Maybe a southeasterner.
maybe a southeasterner, that person must do 8 years. Forget all the promises.
Because I was going to say, Alhaji Atiku, for example, has promised he will do only one term.
No. You know he will not now.
Why
After
are you so confident? He's in his 70s.
General Obasanjo promised one term. When they came to the farm, he said, how many presidents will you make out of me? That was the answer. And when they were harassing him, so to say, harassing quotes, he now said, okay, you boys, I will come and do 1 term and go. That was why people like Atiku lost ambition to become president in 2003. And then the Hulabalu and the problem that followed it, you were living witness to it. President Jonathan, when he went to Ethiopia, I think, he said he was just going to do 1 term. He finishes Yar'Adua's 2 years, he will be elected for another 1 term of 4 years, and that he will go home. But after that...
He subsequently denied that he said so.
But it's on tape. Anyway, anybody has a right to change his mind.
Yes. And what you're getting at is that whoever is elected in the PDP must be assumed will serve 8 years. Which means that you are not talking about 2023.
Of course. Definitely. So let the Igbos not be hoodwinked by that. In fact, Southerners in PDP should not be hoodwinked by that.